How do PET scans detect tiny metabolic brain changes? Imagine being able to see what's happening inside the brain at the tiniest level. That's what PET scans do. They help us spot small shifts in how the brain uses energy. But how do they do it? Let's find out. PET stands for positron emission tomography. It's a special imaging method that shows how active different parts of the brain are. The secret lies in a tiny amount of radioactive material called a tracer. Usually, this tracer is a form of glucose called fluorodeoxyglucose. Glucose is the main fuel for brain cells, so this tracer acts just like the real thing. The tracer is injected into the bloodstream and travels to the brain. Brain cells that are working harder will absorb more of this tracer because they need more energy. So, areas with high activity light up more on the scan. Conversely, less active regions take in less tracer. This makes it possible to see which parts of the brain are busy and which are quiet. Once the tracer is in place, it begins to decay. As it breaks down, it emits tiny particles called positrons. These positrons quickly collide with electrons in nearby tissue. When they meet, they produce pairs of photons, which are particles of light. The PET scanner detects these photons at the same time. By measuring where these photon pairs come from, the scanner creates a detailed map of metabolic activity. Because this process can detect very small changes in how much glucose the brain uses, PET scans can find tiny abnormalities early. For example, if a tumor is starting to grow, it often uses more glucose than normal tissue. This shows up as bright spots on the scan. On the other hand, damaged or degenerated brain tissue shows less activity and appears darker. PET scans are especially useful because they can reveal changes before structural damage appears. They are often combined with other imaging tools like CORT or MRI to give a clearer picture of both function and structure. In brain diagnostics, this helps doctors see early signs of diseases like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. It also helps in planning treatments and tracking how well they work over time. In neurotechnology, PET scans are a powerful tool for understanding how the brain functions. They help map brain activity, diagnose issues, and monitor responses to therapy. This makes them a key part of personalized medicine, tailoring treatments to each person's unique brain activity patterns. Overall, PET scans give us a peek into the brain's biochemical world, revealing tiny changes that can make a big difference in understanding brain health.